Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Been a couple days since I had time to do a video. The weather has not cooperated. I'm out here driving through the orchard and decided I hadn't talked to my phone for a while like this. So I thought I'd better, well here, let me see if I can't get some video out the window. Let me get it rolled down. And we'll throw you out here and see if you can see some of the trees. Kind of did a quickie. But I was out here looking, checking some trees out. We'd been pruning some trees because, you know, that's a necessity. And so I was out here checking some spots out where to work on, but I had to touch on this weather. We have had a roller coaster of weird weather. I hope this isn't showing what we're gonna have for the rest of the year or spring or summer or anything. What was it, 2 weeks ago-ish? Week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Cold weather got down to like minus 20, wind chills of the minus 45, minus 50. Just completely dumb cold for a couple days. That weekend, Sunday, well, and of course we had, I don't know, 6-8 inches of snow on the ground. Some pretty good drifts. That weekend, we got up to 58. And I'm like, sweet. But it melted everything. It was so cold, the river had froze over. It thawed enough, come up about 3 foot by looking at the water level that's froze. Now it's coming back down and it's sinking, but it just made it a big jumbled mess. Now it's down in the teens for highs-ish. Today was 29. This is Sunday let me look at my calendar. What is it? The 10th? Sunday the 10th. And we're way behind. But the weather's just been so brutal. And of course, last night they were calling for 1 inch of snow. We've got 4 or 5 inches. Just completely crazy. So I'm out here kind of scouting to see where we can get in, where it's drifted. The worst of it is, they're calling for snow Monday night, Tuesday. Another anywhere from 2 to 8, depending on which weather station you live or listen to. That's the worst of it is, none of them are saying the same, and usually when they do that, we get screwed. But there's the old combine. Let me stop for a second. I still have it sitting out here, and it's in the corn that we combine. We'd moved it once, but then we put it back kind of, just to keep it out of our way. Now the battery's dead. I went to start it the other day, so I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll try to jump start it quick and get it moved out of the field, the little corn patch we had. And then we've been pruning trees. Anybody that's pruned apple trees knows it kind of just sucks. And we kind of have an overgrown orchard as it is. We bought it, last year was our 10th season. This will be starting our 11th season here. We thought, yeah, we know there's some junk out there that we need to cut out. It shouldn't take too bad, a couple years. Well, we're 11 years in and we still don't have it where we want it. The worst of it is some of our trees are starting to get old standards. We've got some almost 80-year-old trees out here. Just insane. And of course, the standards that are 30 foot tall, they have the 2+ foot across stumps. They're hollow, they're junk. The wind, we still have some wind damaged ones from this summer that I got to get moved. They're just, part of them are rough. We really need to plant some new trees, but as much deer damage as we get out here, we're kind of hesitant about doing too much, too quick. Got to go do chores. Got to work on the chicken coop some more. We got to get the runs done. I should show that. Yeah, I'll roll the window down. I shut it off. I wasn't sure if it'd go again. But there's the chicken coop, and we got the posts in here. Let me get it above my mirror. We got the posts in the ground for the run so we can cover it, and each one of them windows in there is a different pen. Well, there, if you look really closely, there's a chicken looking out the window on this end one. That was kind of silly. Well, that's my son Jack's chicken coop. That's for his 4-H chickens is what we built it. So we've got some of them in there. We got to get the runs finished, but with the weather, nobody was really wanting to work outside too hard. So we did yesterday. Been working quite a bit in the greenhouse, getting it close to ready. Still having a little bit of problems with the one heater. I'm thinking it's a bad connection somewhere. I'm not sure where. I've kind of gone through all the troubleshooting we can with it. If I get some time in this week to tear it apart and look at it, maybe I'll do a quick overview of it. I have a package coming in the mail. I ordered something. I'm not a big person to order off the internet. I like cash. But I got a package coming, supposed to be UPS'd in Tuesday. We'll see. I know I got something else coming in a mail call. Probably do a video for it when it comes in, but I'm not sure when he was going to send it. And I understand completely. I'm in no hurry. I knew what he was doing, and he wanted it right before he sent it, and I was no hurry. But I got that coming. We got some more videos. I've got tons of ideas, but I gotta get these tomatoes planted. They're getting scary tall. I'm gonna have to clip them as we plant them this year, and I've never had to do that. But just with the weird weather and everything, and just enough, and with all this new snow coming, probably gonna have to cut some firewood for the wood burner in the greenhouse. Tons of stuff. Still haven't put the power steering pump on my Tahoe. I have owned the power steering pump for, I'm guessing, 7 months now. But every time I get a free moment, the weather has just been horrible. My father-in-law said I could use his shop to do it, but I don't want to make the power steering mess in there, because you unhook it, you just know it's going to make a mess. So I've been reluctant to borrow it, but I'm getting to the point I really got to get it done. I got to get the carburetor switched on that blue and white pickup. Then we can start playing with it around, using it out here, hauling firewood and stuff and brush. Got a little bit of tractor maintenance to do. I know I'm forgetting something we got to do. I don't know. We've got part of the seed order in. That gets expensive and scary quick. Scary. We do grow quite a few stuff, so it takes a lot of room and a lot of money to fill it. Seeds get expensive. I hadn't even looked for my sweet corn seed yet, because I know it's still way early. But I was kind of waiting for the tax return to do it. I've got the money set aside, but I don't want to cut ourselves short in case something stupid comes up, because every time I cut ourselves short, something stupid happens. Tire goes or something. I mean, it just never fails. Something always comes up when you take your safety net out. So we're getting a little bit back, and that should be enough to cover it and a couple other things, and maybe order something else. I don't know. We'll see how much the wife will let me get away with. I know we got to get the sweet corn seed ordered. I should start calling around pricing it, because I'm cheap. I want it cheap. As cheap as I can buy it. I already know what I want and how much. It's just got to have the money and time. About like everything else with a business, got to spend money to make money. I didn't get any of the fall tillage that I like to do done. It was wet. Ground's still wet. Before it froze, it still wasn't fit to do anything. I wouldn't have wanted to run a disc across the ground, let alone anything else. Our plastic mulch is still laying out there because it wasn't fit enough to come get it picked up. I still got two weed patches that I'm either going to burn or mow before, and probably disc it in really good. I got to get the disc moved back home. But I ain't doing that with the crappy roads because it's just wide enough with the crappy roads. I ain't taking the chances. It's large enough. I don't want to dick with it. It's a 20-foot bifold. I know it's not the best disc out there, but it was priced right and it works great in Mom's CRP. And then it's beneficial to have here because I can always leave it folded up here and, you know, just big heavy disc. It turns some dirt. It's pretty fun. More farming videos. Everybody loves farming videos. I like farming videos. We got maybe a hoop building to put up, high tunnel. We still got the second half of the greenhouse. Probably going to have to find me a calf soon, but that's kind of a wait and see if we can pay for it since my T-bone's gone. But he sure has been tasting good. Probably look for a couple pigs and a cow. I have a buddy that keeps trying to sell me goats. I just ain't talked myself into it yet. They're probably worth it. I'm just not enough of a goat person. I don't know enough about them. I don't know if they taste good. I've heard mixed opinions. I don't know. It is one of the most eaten meats in the world. But I don't know. I'm partial to cow and pig. I like the ham. I like the bacon, pork chops, ground pork, ham, bacon. But all cow's good too because, you know, hamburger, steaks, roast. Throw some gravy on it. It'll be good. But we've still got tons of stuff. If anybody has anything... Oh, I got a knife review to do yet too. But I got to make it over to my buddy's house and so we can do it. Because we've been talking we're going to do it together. But with the weather, he's been busy. I've been busy. When he's free, I'm not. When I'm free, he's not. It's been crazy. I've got a couple overnighters I want to do. I'd really like to get out ice fishing. Needed to shoot some guns just because they need shot. Make sure they're still sighted in. Need to do some reloading, but I got to clean the bench off to do that. And I don't know if I'll film that because I don't know what the YouTube... I just feel more comfortable not doing it. I'm not a professional at it at any means. I'm comfortable doing it. I'm not a professional. I got a small single stage and small progressive, that a cheap one that I've got Dad's shotgun shell press I need to take apart and put back together and see if we can get it going, but I don't need to load any shot. I've got enough shotgun shells stacked up right now that I don't even need to worry about it, but it'd be nice to get it figured out and done before, if I need to order something before something stupid had happened, because you just never know about the stupid government. Either side, don't even get me started. I hate them both. But yeah, we got tons of stuff to do. Lots of videos, but the weather has just sucked so bad that it's just, I hadn't had the desire to film anything because it's just been so blah and the weather's been so cold. It's just hurry up, get it done, get back inside and be done with it. So I thought I'd better at least say I'm still here. I'm still planning on doing videos, waiting for some better weather or get farther along with something, you know, get the greenhouse finished up because I can only show it empty so many times and before people quit watching anyway. Get it all ready. Should be running, hopefully today's Sunday, hopefully Tuesday we'll be running water through the irrigation system. And when I get that done, I'll definitely do a video on it. I've got to maybe do a video on that heater. I got to go get some new of the fiberglass rope crap for the door. It's still there, but we've had it apart enough times cleaning it up that it's starting to get awful rough that I'm going to have to go buy some new. So I got to take time to go get that. I can't think of anything else. Oh, I've got some big plans I'd like to do. I got some projects I'd like to build stuff. Still got the yellow Jeep to move. I hadn't even aired the tires up to move it. Well, now it's cold enough and gross enough. Got the white pickup take apart and rebuild. The blue and white truck to work on. The Jeep, I got to finish my crew cab. Put the power steering pump on this. Make a box trailer. Maybe we'll do a video making a box trailer because I've got 1 or 2 of them to make. It's easy. Got a torch and a welder. Yeah. Should be all good. Lots of stuff to do. But I guess I've rambled on for long enough. You guys have a good day. Make sure you leave some comments in there if there's anything you guys want videoed or talked about or topics or anything like that. I do a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of rabbit hunting to do before the end of the month because that's when season ends. I got to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's the end of February. I don't think it's the middle of February. I know it's still going on, but I got to remember. I got to look it up. Ice fishing. I'd like to get camping. I know I've got one planned in March and April, both. Before we get too busy. I like to get a shelter built, a small one just so I can get out and do an overnighter. Probably just going to do a quick tarp one for right now. And then build a nicer one when I have more free time. We've got some more trees to cut and Mom's CRP and burn. That'll make for a good video because there's a big pile of cedars. Lots of firewood that we're just going to burn because we don't have time to fuck with it. Sorry. First time swearing on here. I'm doing pretty good. Just don't have time. Just going to burn it, make it disappear, push it up the tractor. It's gone. A lot easier to mess with. But that's all I can think of. I'm still rambling. I'm a good rambler. I can talk on about anything for a little bit. But yeah, I've got tons of stuff working on, getting ready. I'm repeating myself. I better let you go. You guys all be good. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell. Tell your friends to come subscribe. I don't care. I'm stuck at that 249. It goes up to 250, 251, and then it goes back to 249. Tell your friends. Tell them to come over and visit, hang out for a while. You guys all have a good day.